Greetings once again, all you heroes out there. Duuz-Diz-Din back again with more My Hero Academia. Previously, La Brava, under the supervision of Sukauchi, has broken into Skeptic's system as he tries to down the floating island of UA. But while he's hacked in the digital world, he's tracked down by Miss Joke as well as the students of Kutsubu, her students, I can't remember the name of the school, Kabutsujutsu, as well as Wild Dog. But just as Shigaraki gets ready to disintegrate the whole of UA while facing off against Deku, who should intervene but none other than Lady Nagant. Deku's own heroics have paid off dividends, as not only that, but none other than Gentle Criminal catches UA as it falls from the sky, with us also learning that he was the one who kept everyone from the seventh prison that All for One tried to have everyone bust out of. He kept them safely behind bars, a few less criminals to deal with. But our heroes aren't out of the fire just yet. Can they overcome Shigaraki, who has awakened and taken control of his own body? Or is this the beginning of the end? Join me as I find out. Won't you? I love this color page. Our favorite villains are back in My Hero Academia number 379. Hopes is the next chapter titled Dreams. Oh yeah, she has scars from when she almost got blown up by All for One. We pick up at the central hospital after Kurogiri was activated. It's a flashback. So as all the fighting was going on outside, with people yelling, "Get the wounded inside! Quickly, the rain is picking up! Friend or foe, it doesn't matter!" And the doctor yelling at Nagant saying, "Not so fast. Being up and about will rip open your wounds. It could be fatal." And Nagant, slowly making her way down the halls of the hospital, says, "I don't care. Tell me where the enemy is." The doctor says, "Tell you? An escaped convict? Not a chance." Nagant says, "Izuku Midoriya asked me to do this." With her remembering his words, "Please, fight on our side." She shakingly says, "He asked me to fight alongside him." Up comes Rocklock, telling the doctor, "Let her go. I'll take full responsibility." The doctor says, but Rocklock hands her a phone? Or something, saying, "Here, use this to keep up to date on details such as UA's location, the enemy's position, and so on. Listen, Lady Nagant, ultimately, this full mobilization on our part hinges on our faith in Izuku Midoriya. So if your heart's telling you to take action for that kid, then I'm choosing to trust you." Damn. And you could see Nagant on the roof of the building, her wounds opening up, blood pouring out from her bandages. Holy shit. As the wind is ripping past her face, and that high up on a building, the wind is savage. Nagant says, well, she thinks to herself, "I've still got one more shot left in me, and every single one counts. Gray skies. I've been stained by darkness and lost faith in the light until you and my successor came around to remind me of how I felt back then, with my bright and shining hope, and of my reason for being. Now let this reach Izuku Midoriya, from Lady Nagant." Damn! And Nagant takes one more shot, just as Tomura goes to try to touch the ground again, ripping off his other hand. And in that moment, Izuku gets ready, and you got All for One yelling out from inside Tomura's body saying, "That disposable trash! After murdering her fellow hero, she plays the victim like some noble agent of justice. She's a pathetic pushover, drifting whichever way the wind blows." But suddenly, Tomura starts speaking from within All for One. Within the All for One, within Shigaraki, Jesus, and says, "Haha, manipulating her emotions and history didn't work, huh? Sheesh. Look at you now. That's what you get for sticking your hands where they don't belong. The same goes for the way you groomed me, using Shimura and All Might to push my buttons like that. All to move ahead with your plot to hijack my body and soul, to make use of my burning rage, to take one for all for yourself. I got blended into this mix and became a part of you. But guess what, Master? I wasn't a fan of that scheme, so I hid my own core deep down inside my soul. Bit by bit, without you noticing, I started to reclaim myself from the inside out, helping my origin follow that path." But then All for One calls out from within Tomura's body, saying, "Kurogiri, I'm not in control of this body. Stop gawking and warp me to All for One this instant." Kurogiri says, I am protect. No Shigaraki have to. Who? Where? She? Friend. But Shigaraki then yells out, I've got no need for one for all. Did you think you had everything under control? And Shigaraki's words from before, when All for One had taken control of his body, saying, I won't be your stinking pawn. We see Nagant fallen, Gentle trying his best to hold up UA, as Shigaraki says, unlike those flip-flopping screw-ups, my heart ain't wavering. Everything I witnessed in this world of ours led to the existence of that house. As Tomura Shigaraki and Tenko Shimura, I've got just one hope, he says as he bursts forth from the visage of All for One, and he screams out the destruction of everything stemming from that house. That's the only thing that's gonna save me, hero, he says as we see that Deku has basically has just launched himself at him, knocking the two of them off of the whole of UA. He's bound Shigaraki's arms and just headbutted him off of the whole of UA. And they're just in a free fall off of the building. Gentle notices saying, Boy, is that you? Deku thinks to himself, now that Shigaraki's got his quirks back, I can't afford to fight atop that tomb. Lumillion, carrying Bakugo, yells out, Midoriya! While the one student from the, economics division is still holding up his phone, taking in everything that he sees. As Izuku says, I can't let you do that. But still, I also can't pretend I didn't see you crying in there. And so the two face off, having hit the ground. Deku still binding Shigaraki with his black whip by the hands, as Shigaraki gazes at him with eyes full of malice. Rain crashing around them in the ruins of a city as the desolated UA still continues to slowly fall to the ground, barely held aloft by Gentle's power. It's the final showdown. Man, it's so cool. God damn, such a cool scene. This was a great chapter, and I love that Shigaraki calls out both Gentle and Nagant because it's just like, they could be swayed. Me? Nah. Everything about me is all in on this. So it makes me wonder, what kind of conclusion will we hit with this? Deku understands that Shigaraki is out to destroy everything. So what would Deku saving Shigaraki look like at the end of this? I mean, that's ultimately what we're trying to see, but damn, what a dramatic scene. Love Gentle, love Nagant, two great breakout characters. I was waiting for this moment of Shigaraki finally taking back his body, but I wasn't sure how it would come about. But dude, scene is so metal. And Lady Nagant's last shot. I hope she's gonna be okay. I feel like the anime could really do something great with that scene of her remembering the person that she used to be. And Rock Lock being the unsung hero, being like, look, man, we need every little bit of help we can get. Even if it's just a little bit of help, we can take it. Good stuff. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What was your favorite part? Lady Nagant's last shot? Tomura Shigaraki coming back to the surface? Or Deku flinging them both to the city below? Gotta hope there's no civilians in that city anymore. But with that one guy from the management division videoing everything. Like, the whole world's gonna see how Deku became the #1 hero. Let me know your thoughts again in the comments. Subscribe so you don't miss out on the next one. And until then, I've been Duuz-Diz-Din, and I hope to see you in the next video. Till then, bye-bye.